Hello there. This is just a quick update and some showcase of the workflow you can use to use the platform template. So, I merged the platform template with the Godot sandbox, which is just a bunch of assets implemented in Godot in such a way that you can basically just drag and drop them. But in the platform template, I implemented them in such a way that it will make easier for you to prototype your games. The way you can use them is, let's say we want to just prototype a simple game, so I will make a simple node here. Let's call this platform game. And we have here a template level. So let me explain how this works. So I will go to editable children here, and we have the tile map and the pass-through tile map. This pass-through tile map is meant to be used with just these kind of tiles here. The tiles that are basically just half a tile size. So the mushroom tiles, these tiles here, and these tiles here. These basically any tiles that follow this half tile size logic. So you can draw your level using the tile map here. I will draw a simple level here. So the way the pass-through works is that we can use these tiles here that will allow the player to jump through and fall through them. So I will add this as well, and I will add another one here, and maybe another one above it. And I will use these mushrooms tiles here, flip it, draw, add this to here, and this, flip this. Okay, so here we have our simple level. So the player will be able to jump through this pass-through tiles because they are in the pass-through layer. This is the layer you use when you have a object that the player can collide with in one-way collision and can jump through and fall through it. This is the main difference between the pass-through tile map and the simple tile map here. This one, the player won't be able to jump through and pass through it. And we have some sound effects here. The sound effect library is just a simple node which contains a lot of sound effects here, so you can call any of these ones using this play method here. So you pass a string with the name of the node you want to play. So if you want to play the war RPG, or let's say you want to play the mission completed one, this is why this sound effect is on the template level. So if your player finished the level, you can call this mission completed sound effect here.
Mission completed.
And the way you do that is just by calling this way, play mission completed, and this shall match the name of the node. So it will get the node using this get node and play this. The sound effect library is just an interface to access these lots of sound effects here. So let's go back here. We also have a shake camera, which you can use the shake method to pass a string in pixels of the shaking and a time in seconds which the camera should shake for. So let's go to the actors. So now we have some players to work with. We have some players that use animated sprites, and we have some cutout animation players. Everything that is on the player folder is meant to be used using the actions here. So this right, left, up, down, jump, dash actions. So by default, the amount of jumps the player can do is 1, but I want to have 2. And so this is the way you do that. You can go to the player editable children and go to the jump node here and increase the maximum amount of jumps. And I also make a interface So let's add the interface here, the basic interface, and this interface takes some time, so you can set the amount of time the level you are making is. So let's say we just want it to be 60 seconds, and you can pass some scores to this label right here. And we have actually a lot of themes you can use in your game. So we have a blue theme, a green theme, a gray theme, a red theme, a yellow theme. So you can just drag and drop this to this property here. So if you want the blue instead, or if you want the gray or the red, just drag and drop this. I like the green one, and it has, as you can see, themes for a lot of classes of the interface. So we have for line edit, for buttons, for checkboxes, for radio boxes as well, for option menu, for tabs as well. So these are the interface themes, and we have some sounds for interface as well. So you have the sound effect library that works exactly the same as the level here, the level sound effect library. So if you want to play one of these click, for instance, you can call this function, this method in the interface. So the way you can do this, actually, let me show you how you can do this. You can add a script, so I will make a built-in script here, and whenever the player click it on something, you can play click 1, for instance. You go to the sound effect, play click 1, and it will play this sound effect here. So this is how you can use this. Let me take rid of this, and now we probably have our level kind of blocked. So we have our player making a double jump. I will move this since it will be behind the tile map. I will increase it z index, so I will increase this here, and we can save this and play it, and it will hopefully work. Yeah, so we have this working. We have the dash. Oh, something that I didn't set up, which you can set up in your game, is that I have here a rigged camera, a camera rig here, which should be in the player. So we have this camera rig here, and you shall assign the shake camera in the template level for it. This is basically an interface for the camera to follow the player, and you can use the shake just the way you use in the shake camera, using this camera rig here, and it will delegate the shaking to this shake camera. This is how it works. So now we have the camera following the player. Yeah, let's dash, jump, 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 and pass through. So kind of cool, right? This is the way you can prototype your levels. Let me show you another thing. We also have the this. Let me rotate this. Yeah. So we have some wall jump and wall slide as well, which is kind of cool. Awesome. And we have a air dash, double jump, and wall jump. So this is it, guys. I hope this is useful for you. Thank you so much for your support. Keep developing, and until the next time.